Hello, welcome to part 19 of Dark Souls Remastered. This is happening about 5 minutes after the last part. After my hour thing. Yeah. Okay. So the fact that we're here means that we don't have to take on Manus or Kalameet. Yet. We are at the point where we could actually find... trigger the other cutscene for Sif. Then we can go back, do Sif, we can do the Four Lords, and then we can probably farm a little bit for a shield, as we know. Let's see, what do we have? Okay, we're good. Okay, so I could kill all these enemies and end up getting a... Hang on a minute. In the dark, my cam here looks a little bit weird. Let's see if I can fix this quickly. How's that? Better? Worse? Not sure. How about if we add some light to it? Oh my god, that's bright. And then do that. I'm a bit blue, but that I think looks better. Nice. Okay, we are in the chasm of the abyss, which is interesting that we don't need the abyss ring to get down here. Hang on a minute. I've got a humanity. Where did that come from? Was I meant to have kindled this and I didn't? Or what happened? Yes, I meant to, and I forgot. I used the humanity and sort of left it there, so good job I noticed that. How many for a level at this point? That's a really good question. Because I'm like maybe 10k off. I am 10k off. I reckon I can do this. Let's have a look. I've got Artorias' soul, but as well as that, I've got these huge ones. What? No, that's wrong. There we go. So let's take a look. Look at that. Is that 10? That could be 10 by itself. It's 8. That's mildly infuriating. So I need another one which is about 2,000. This one? Perfect. That's excellent. Let's do that. Let's get a level. Let's go for that endurance. We're on 162. We need 168.1. We're not going to have to farm much, are we? At this rate. Okay, this is great. Make sure that we're recording. We're like 3 minutes in. And yes, we are. This is fantastic. I'm very optimistic about this area. And I want to find the puppy Sifs, and then I can destroy non-puppy Sif with a new cutscene. Sad times, poor Sif. Sif is one of the 2 bosses that I wish I didn't have to kill. The other one being Priscilla, but to be fair, I don't have to kill Priscilla. Except for the fact I'm trying 100% all the bosses. Wow! That was... Whoa! How's that for enemies? Let's try and avoid, shall we? Go this way instead. I'm aware of you. So all those enemies, there's a lot like that, and there's one of the casters. And they are... guarding a spell, which is apparently a really good one, but I'm not using magic. Now, if I go down there, these things which look like humanities, I can farm them for humanities. It's incredible, right? But I'm not going down there. I'm going the way where we can find Sif. So that means that we are instead going this way. So Alvina the cat is going to guide us. But I'm going to lose sight of Alvina because of these enemies. So... Oh, I keep forgetting that these do massive damage just on touching. Right, Alvina's over there. Okay. Fine. This is fantastic with fireballs, I'll tell you that. I say that a lot. Fireballs are really useful in this game. Oh, by the way, I've decided... I'm not going to do this on stream, but I've decided to finally go for all Dark Souls achievements on Steam, like all of them, including one called the Dark Soul, which means having to craft every single weapon, including all boss weapons, and I think I'm going to upgrade them fully as well. So yeah, these things are a little bit annoying, especially when that item falls off the edge. Oh, didn't drop an item. So where did Alvina go? Into this wall. Which means... yeah, exactly. But before I do that, let's activate this. Then we've got it for later, this shortcut. Just in case I actually die here, which is possible but unlikely. This leads to Artorias' room. Over there, look. Okay, so we've got this amazing shortcut now. Back to the Royal Wood, or back to the town, I guess. Hang on. My leg's stuck. Ah. Right, so we'll go for these again because I don't want to be... oh no, that's fine. I thought I'd rested, but I hadn't rested. So this is it. This is what we've been waiting for all this time. This is the reason we haven't done the 4th Lord Soul. This room here. That glowing thing over there. That is Puppy Sif. And this is what it's all been about. All this time. Humanity, lovely stuff. I must admit that I am not going to argue against picking up some humanities. Don't you hurt my pupper. That's my job, unfortunately. Hello, Sif. Like Spike for Sif. So Sif's lore and story is very sad. It's like Artorias went into the abyss and became a hollow, and we had to put him down, as you saw. But Sif has pretty much the same moveset as Artorias, and Artorias trained Sif. Sif was Artorias' pet. And all Sif is doing, in order to get into the abyss, in the main game, not in the DLC, you need Artorias' ring. And Sif has guarded the ring. But only because Sif doesn't want anybody else to suffer the same fate as Artorias. Isn't that very noble? So Sif's story is a very sad one, especially when we have to kill her in order to get that ring. And what's more heartbreaking is if we get to a point where Sif has 10% health or less, she starts limping, and when she does a swing, she falls over. It's heartbreaking. Probably I'm too strong and I will kill her before that happens. But who knows. That's it. We are going for Sif. It now is the time. We are now going for Sif. Which I'm very, very sorry about. So, Andre, where are you? We are doing Sif, we are doing the 4 Kings, and then we are doing a bit of a farm, and that leaves 3 of the hardest bosses in my opinion, which are Kalameet, Manus, and Gwyn. And a lot of people say Gwyn isn't that hard if you parry. I'm not going to parry. I might be able to tank it, perhaps, but I'm not going to parry. I'll keep this helm on.
That's an odd ember you have there. I know what you're thinking.
Well, whatever. Don't care anyway. Okay. So let's go for Sif, the adult dog. Well, there's no point in wearing the shirt, is there? We'll put it back on later. It's literally just that in the menu. It's not. It's just lazy, you know. Be nice to use a fully upgraded Havel shield if I'm able to soon. I can't believe that my vitality is still only at 20. Normally by this point as a pyromancer I pumped vitality to about 40. And it still causes me trouble. Pyromancer is an easier class to play as well. I think Pyromancer is the easiest class to play. A lot of people say it's like easy mode. I agree. It is vastly OP. Why am I so worried about you? I know that there's another one there, but if they hit me, they're going to do next to nothing. Probably should have got 20 humanity first just to... yeah, I probably should. But I won't. Let's try and create a little bit of a challenge, doing Sif with only 10. Get a little bit of a challenge going. I don't find Sif the easiest at all. These guys shouldn't attack me if I'm still a member of their covenants. That was the idea. I remained a member of their covenant purely so that this would be an easy run through. How funny. Hello, Alvina. Yeah, just to make this a very easy run down to the doggo. Now, as much as I'm saying Sif is an earlier level boss, and I shouldn't be fighting Sif this late, and it's going to be a pushover. I've never said it's a pushover. Sif's moveset makes it a little bit awkward. She might actually kill me. She did on my last playthrough, but I must admit I didn't fight her this late last time. So, yeah, it's a good idea. Keep running into that. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it'll be a bit of a challenge. Maybe it'll be downright awful. I'm not sure. We'll soon find out what Sif is like at this level. But I can't skip this cutscene because the whole point is that Sif now should recognise me from the past, and this is the cutscene which generally we don't see. It's heartbreaking. At least I'm thinking that's what happens. That's what I've read. So this is the normal cutscene so far. Then Sif picks up the sword and that's where the fight starts, but this time something different is happening. This is heartbreaking. She knows she has to, but she doesn't want to. Oh, FromSoft, why? Why? Oh, I feel so sad. Like Spike for Sif, please. Oh, that is doing way too much damage. Let's actually heal though, because I'm underestimating this doggo a little bit. I am massively underestimating this doggo. Oh my god, I'm going to die to Sif. That heal wasn't worth it, was it? So let's do one more. Nice. Oh, this. Oh, man. Can't. I really can't. Well, maybe I can because I am, but I shouldn't. Oh, doggo. Let's have a moment, and let's have a light spike for Sif, the true hero of Dark Souls. Okay, off we go. Right, so that happened. Sad time was had by all. A sad time was had by all. Just one of these? That enough? It's not enough. One more. I mean, to be fair, it's going to be overkill, but not by much. Ah. 163.8, that is it, we're nearly there. I think it's like 168.1 needed, or more if I want to use the bow as well. So let's do the Four Kings now. Okay, so I kind of wonder, that takes me to 10 Estus. Does the Lord Vessel take me to 10 Estus? I doubt it. Maybe only when it's leveled up. Sorry, it's 20. Maybe only when it's leveled up. You know what? This is the way to do it. You go here, you rest, you get 20, and then you come back. I mean, you don't use humanity at this point to boost to 20 when you've got a perfectly good bonfire, which is only a warp away, which does the same thing, right? Just don't rest at Firelink, and then if I have to restart from here, so be it. That's fine. However, for time, we are doing... Oh, we're only in 20 minutes. It feels like forever. I mean, that's Sif fight. Sif fight. Poor Sif. Right, we're going to put... For the last time, we're going to put some... Transient Curse on our quick slot. And then hopefully we'll be able to get through this without any deaths, if possible. And then if that's the case, we can then satiate the Lord Vessel, open the door to Gwyn, but we are going to have to do... We don't have to, but we will. We'll go for, or at least attempt, Kalameet and Manus as well. But that's it. It's 4 bosses left, I think, according to this. According to the list which I wrote, there are 4 bosses left. And the 4 Kings only counts as 1 of them. Not 4 of them. So after the 4 Kings, we've only got 3. 2 of them in DLC, 1 of them end of game. So far it's been a great run, I'm enjoying it, I don't really want it to end, but I know that when it does end I'm quite looking forward to doing Dark Souls 2, despite the fact it is a gank and it will frustrate the hell out of me. I do actually feel that it could be interesting. Although it was Dark Souls 2 that kind of made me quit the channel last time. Not really, I did a 3-month trial, but Dark Souls 2 sort of made me think, really? Actually, yes, because Dark Souls 2 I started and then actually quit, didn't I? And I didn't bother continuing, I went straight onto Dark Souls 3. I did a few of that and then I stopped the channel. So Dark Souls 2 actually finished me off last time. Oh, wow. So it's going to be a good run. We're going to go all the way to the end. We're going to get every boss. We're going to do all the DLCs, if possible. Nah, forget if possible. We're going to do all the DLCs. We're doing it. We're doing Dark Souls 2. Entirely. Scholar of the First Sin as well, so, you know, the ganky one. Huh, rare drop. I was expecting a transient curse. But have it your way. This is where I was thinking. I knew there was one at the side somewhere. Okay, we're going back down with the Dark Wraiths. Thankfully, we already have this shortcut due to our foresight earlier in getting the very large ember. That's fine, you keep hitting the air, I don't mind that. Okay, so that's it, first time into, oh no, we've done this area before, but first time beyond this area. Come on, Wraiths. Okay, that is a really, really nice combo, I have to admit. You know what, I wonder if I can... No, I can't. Oh, that was bad. I mean, to be fair, they punished my mistake. So, I'm not going to complain. What I don't like is that that should have been a backstab and it wasn't. Not a fan. Okay, there's another one there, but if I can avoid him, that'd be fantastic. Let's see. Good? That'd be good. Nice. We've been in here just to get the Titanite chunk from the area. What we have not done is gone any further than this. Oh, great. A lock-on miss, did it? That's what we like to see. Lock-on missing. Not a fan. Using another Estus. Oh no. Oh no. I think we're good. Ah! Did not expect to see you there, my friend. I'll be honest. Did not expect to see you. No, you don't. Not on my watch. I don't like the fact that every time I face one of these guys, they hit me. Oh, I see you. I literally just saw you at the top there. Yeah, there you are. Sneaksy hobbitses. I think I better use another one of these. Trying not to. There's a boss coming up, you know. I could run straight past this thing, but I'll tell you what, we're gonna fire a few arrows and see what we can do. Okay, This is doing next to nothing, actually. Yeah, those tendrils are terrifying. But I think as long as you keep up your shield, life is good. And so is this. Go on then. Oh. Good job I didn't go any further in. I didn't even know you were there. My god. A little bit terrifying. Not gonna lie. Backstab, please. No? Okay. Don't even need to. And he didn't hit me for once. Oh. Like Spike for not being hit, maybe? No. Come on, let's do this. I think there's one more of those enemies, but I can avoid them if I stick to the left. Titanite chunk would have been useful at one point. So I'll stick to the left here. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, one thing I can't forget is I'm going to be fat rolling for days. One thing I can't forget is to put on Artorias' ring. Because otherwise we die the second we fall down this hole. Not that that's going to make any difference. I'm going to replace these Transient Curse with Humanity in case I need them, but I shouldn't need them, hopefully. And we'll see how it goes, I suppose. Okay. So Sif is down. Let's see if we can get the 4 kings. I'm aware that I'm upgraded very well with my... Do you know what? If I can't roll anyway... Fat rolling anyway. Why don't I just put Havel's shield on? Is that dumb? It don't matter. I'll leave it. Shall I do it anyway? Shall we try it? Okay. We're using Havel's shield for once. Don't normally do this without having enough thingy for it, but hey. Let's spin. It's the best way to figure out where this enemy is. What I don't like about this boss is the depth perception, or lack of. Just keep swinging a bit. Keep smacking, we should be alright. Definitely not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of much. I was two-handing there, forgot about the shield. That's one anyway. Oh, there we go. As much as they call the 4 kings, there could be more or less than 4 of them, depending on how much damage you do to them, because they've each got a health bar, but there's also got the shared health bar at the bottom. Let's two-hand again, forget it. Hang on, I can't two-hand. Why not? There we go. Give him a few smacks. There we go. Heal just because I can. And we'll look for the third one. You're on a timer, by the way. It's not a case of one dies and another one joins. So if you take too long to kill one, you're in trouble because they will gang up on you. Oh, nice. Grab attack. See how much damage this does? It does... laughable. Probably still kill me. Because I'm two-handing again. Okay, stop being an idiot and heal. I'm fine two-handing this. Just tank it. That's how we deal with this boss. This is the way we deal with the boss. On a very dark abyss. Come on. Last one. There he is. This could be the last one, the 4th one. I've not been doing amazing damage. Grab attack. Here it comes. I will heal after this just because I'm quite happy in this situation. Oh, it's going to do it again. Oh no, it was a thingy. I thought it was another grab attack. Really? Is that your... is this... oh god, I'm going to die. Is this your thing? You're just going to keep doing these? That's better, do those. We're happy with those. Happy with those. Easy. Over leveled. Like Spike. Very good death animation. Hoping that's enough for another level. That is the final soul shard. That's all 4 of them. Technically, I could go now and finish the game. I could kill Gwyn and be done with it. But instead, being the masochist I am... oh man. So let's get... I'm not sure if I can take that ring off just yet. So let's get out of here first. I'm going to the painted world now. Just to get Havel Shield going properly. A little bit of farming, not much, tiny bit. Get a couple of levels in endurance. And then we are ready for Kalameet and Manus. Well, we'll never be ready for Kalameet and Manus, to be fair. Okay. I think from now on, those humanities are staying on my quick slot because the next couple of bosses are insanely difficult. Really, really, really hard. I think Artorias was bad. I mean, he wasn't. But if you think Artorias was bad, I've just thought, actually. Excuse me, even though I'm not going to be using it for very long. Oh, I'm missing one. Okay, I thought I could... What does the Cleansing Great Shield do from Sif? That's a good question. I've never really looked at that. From Baby Sif. 80, 80. It's not good, but what does it actually do? Magic defense. Nah. Whatever. We're still going for Havel Shield. It's been a while since I've been here. Hope you don't mind me just doing a little bit of farming. We've got rid of 2 bosses today, right? So you can't really complain about this. Well, you can if you want, but I'm not listening to you if you do. Right, hang on. Whoa. I've not got the symbol of avarice, but I have, get rid of Havel's ring, got this one, additional souls absorbed for each kill. So, fat rolling once again. In we go. These are still a threat. Amazing how much damage they still do. That it. Oh no, one more. Come on, little squishy. You see, this is it at this point. We're just running this a couple of times. With the symbol of avarice, the souls would be obviously even higher. But we don't have it, and I'm not sure why. We must have missed a mimic, but I can't think where. I think it's guaranteed as a drop with the last mimic killed. So what? Which one have I missed? Not sure. Not sure. I'm so sure someone will tell me, but I can't think of one. You can see these souls just racking up. This is a very nice place to actually farm. Probably the best. I've got a friend going through this game for the first time, and You seem to be breezing through some of the bosses. They're either an exceptionally skilled player, or they've spent quite a bit of time here farming, or maybe a little bit of both. Love the swing of the claymore, so good. So 45k, Run in, give it a wallop. Lovely. Hardly got hit that time. So that should be enough for a level, I think. Oh dear. I'm actually on a work project today, but I'm so far ahead with it that I'm taking time off to do this. Oh yeah, I wonder why that wasn't going up enough, but I forgot I'm not wearing Havel's ring. I'm going to have to keep checking on it, but I'll do a couple more levels first. Sorry if you find farming boring. I know I certainly would find it boring. I should do things like this off stream or off cam. But it's only a couple of levels. I'm not sort of grinding for days. It might feel like it. Just want to get Havel's shield. Don't ask for much in life. Just that. Oh, and some money will be nice as well. But Dark Souls related, a few levels and a good time against Kalameet, and a good time against Manus, and an excellent time against Gwyn. And an amazing time against Dark Souls 2, and 3, and Sekiro, and Demon Souls, and Elden Ring, and Lies of P, and Lords of the Fallen, Thymesia, and Star Wars Jedi thingy, and every game that I'm going to run. No, it's fine. I like the challenge, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Right? So I'll get one more level and then check how far we are off. Oh, it's a lot worse without the symbol of avarice. Great. In we go again. Man. I don't know how people can farm to get levels and sort of make the game easier, because honestly this is boring me to death. I tried farming a bit in Neo at one point. I'm not playing that anymore, by the way, I'm saving it for the channel. But I tried farming a little bit in Neo and yeah, things were not good. Can't believe I'm still so far off. What? Oh, this is a bad idea. I'm already getting bored of this. Let's talk about something while I do this. What should we talk about? Am I concerned about Dark Souls 2 run? No. I think it'll be difficult. But I'm not concerned about quitting or anything. I'm not going to quit. There are some areas in the DLCs which are meant to be for Jolly Corporation. I'm thinking of the Reindeer Valley, which I know of and have had the displeasure of going through once. There are like invisible bosses, like the... I don't know. There's things like the Ancient Dragon, which I don't know how I'm going to do without cheesing, I'll be perfectly honest. I don't know, there's some really tough bosses in there, but as well as that, some really tough areas. Oh, I've just remembered the Ruined Sentinels. Oh no. Yeah, there's some really tough bosses in there and some really tough areas. I actually think that game is a lot harder than this one, for the most part. DLC is accepted, perhaps? As in, oh, I don't know. What I'm saying is the base game of Dark Souls 2 is harder for me than the base game of Dark Souls 1. I think the base game of Dark Souls 2 is easier than the DLC of Dark Souls 1. And I think the DLCs of Dark Souls 2 are a lot harder than the basic... Oh, forget it. You get the idea. It is difficult, in my opinion. But I've not had much experience with it. What class shall I play as? Generally, I do magic whenever I can. So, I force myself to do melee in this game. And I may do the same in Dark Souls 2. Not yet decided on Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 2 I've not played very far at all. Forest of the Fallen Giants and perhaps Hyde's Tower of Flame. And I don't think any further. As such, I've sort of had to go through the DLCs at one point. That was many, many, many years ago. But yeah, I don't know. I know a lot less about it than this game. And Dark Souls 3, I don't know. I've just done the beginning areas. I've taken on, I don't know how to pronounce it, Eox, the first boss. I've taken on Bort of the Valley. And that is it. I've not done anything else. Because I've always disliked Dark Souls 3. And so I want to like it. So I'm going to actually stick with it this time, see it through. Elden Ring. It's 238 bosses. I've finished Elden Ring. And I did about 170 of them. If that, 150 perhaps. So yeah, Elden Ring is going to be an interesting one because I kind of know the game, but I've only played it once, so I don't really remember much. DLC may have come out by the time I get around to recording. Who knows? What else do I need to say? I think that's it. Sekiro, never played in my life. Neo, I've just done the opening. Let's try it out. And any other Souls-like I've not even played. So, you can see it's going to be an interesting run. Okay, so 82 multiplied by 2 is 164, right? Is that right? 164? So if I get Havel's ring back on... That was 168, but 164 sounds good to me. Oh, we're there. What? I wasn't expecting that. Am I using Havel's shield and quick rolling? Oh my god, well I'm not quick rolling, but I'm medium rolling. We did it, Reddit. We did it. I did not expect that at all. That's incredible. Here's a bit of a difficult one. I think we're still good, even with a bow. Oh my god, we've done it. Nice. Can we reinforce the bow? Am I ever going to use it again? Who knows? Maybe. Don't know where my bows are. What am I missing then? Oh, regular titanite? Really? Well, if you say so. Okay, we're there. We're there. Let's run, let's go, I'm bored, let's go. Light spike if you know the reference. I'll give you a clue. It's a 90s movie with John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. Hang on, what am I doing? I'm not meant to be doing this. I'm meant to be going out. It's just habit, you know? Just get to this point. Alright, wind your neck in, Fred. Yeah, I did not actually expect for us to be at the point where, so soon, where we can quicker roll. Not quick roll, but quicker roll. Nice. With Havel's shield, look at that. We're cosplaying Havel except for the Dragon's Tooth. Massively happy with that. Massively happy with that. Let's get out of here. Love the Claymore. So good. Don't like running out of stamina though. I'll tell you that. Come on. Well, at least you're not hitting me. I still can't warp out of here, by the way. That's why I'm going this way. So, I could get a few more levels. I'm not going to. I could, and put them in Vitality and finally get my health up. My health's been doing me alright, to be honest. Oh yes, Priscilla killed me, didn't she? It's a worrying one. So, we have about 12 minutes. 13 minutes. I've just opened a browser and didn't mean to do that. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that either. I nearly just closed OBS. That would have been disastrous. But thankfully, it came with this message saying, if you quit, all recordings will like stop. Do you want to do this? So I'm really glad. God, now what am I doing? Give me a sec. Really glad that it has that idiot. It's idiot proof pretty much. Okay, let's get out of here. The main Anor Londo bonfire is dead, as is the firekeeper. So we have to go down to Gwendolyn's bonfire. Which I'm hoping is an easy enough task. Ah, not quite. Can't go down any further. Ooh. Okay. I hate that the painted world one you can't warp out of. I get it for the first time, but once the boss is dead, you know, or you've escaped once, you should be able to get out. And that's the same with the prison one with C. I certainly believe that's true. Ready for the invisible wall with the lip to climb over? Here it comes. Oh no, not this time. Oh yeah, there it is. So funny. Okay, well with that amount of time left, I mean, what do I do? Do I go for a boss? No, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to go and talk to the giant and get the best cutscene in the whole game, except for the one with Sif. And then that will set me up for both Manus and... Hello, what was that? That'll set me up for both Manus and Kalameet at a later time. Oh, there's stuff falling all over the place. Right. Oh, by the way, I don't think I ever mentioned this. You know that I said I'm running from a SteamDeck? That's the LCD version. I also have an OLED as well. Sorry, I'm not flaunting my wealth. I really don't have any. But my OLED is for going around and when traveling and playing and other stuff. And that way I can leave the LCD one plugged in at all times. Don't ever have to move it. and it's just permanently docked, and it's permanently a just like a console, really. So that's pretty good. I know, 2 Steam Decks. First world thing. Soul of a hero, that could have been useful earlier. I mean, I've still got all these souls that I've not popped yet. Anyway, next level, assuming that I get one if I kill a boss, is going into Vitality just to get my health up a tiny bit. So that's the crest key which I got from that mimic in the Ulderseal township. Okay, this is a blind blacksmith. It's great, or armorer.
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias.
Well, I killed him if that's what you mean.
Old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
So, I mean, this is kind of pointless. Get Titanite and large Titanite. Great arrows.
Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 70 of our own.
Score, is that 20? So,
Exhilaration.
wow.
Pride, hatred, rage.
These are the paths to the dark side.
Dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day.
I'm currently playing Lego
That's
Star Wars
why I
Skywalker Saga. Very good.
Old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia.
Great waves. Okay, so if we leave,
Farewell, human. Lead thy life as thou seest fit.
and then come back, he'll ask me about Kalameet, because I've already triggered him, is that right?
Tomorrow is the black dragon posing thee duress?
Okay, if I say yes to this, there's no turning back and I have to do the ground battle. I could cheese him from the air, but I did say no cheesing on bosses, so there goes. Brilliant cutscene, by the way. Here it comes.
I thought as much. He's called Kalameet.
Nice to Kalameet you.
Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but thy intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if we can finish this game in under 50 deaths. Quite difficult with these bosses still coming.
Good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goth hunts dragons.
This guy's blind. He does it all from sounds. It's incredible. Here it comes. Amazing.
Yes. A truer shot was never loose.
To be fair, he could have gone for his
That
head.
bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Ah, dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
Okay, thank you, Goth. So, we need to get back to a bonfire. And I could just homeward bone it, but I'm not going to do that. It could be a homeward bonfire. I think this has been a good run. We got Sif, we got the Four Kings. We got Havel's shield finally going. Kalameet is grounded, and that means that there's Kalameet, there's Gwyn. And other than that, there's not much to say. Sorry, Kalameet, Manus, and Gwyn. Can't forget Manus. Not much to say. So, last time when I ran this on YouTube, I did it in 25 parts. I'm just aware that this is part 19, and we have 3 bosses left. There is a chance, as unlikely as it is, that we'll get Kalameet, Manus, and Gwyn in part 20. And do it in 20 parts. It's unlikely. Assuming 2 parts per boss, we'll have 20 and 21 for one of them, 22 and 23 for another one, and then Gwyn in the final one, just 1 part. We'll still do it in less than 25 parts. But if we even say 1 part for Kalameet and 1 part for Manus and 1 part for Gwyn, we'll do it in 22. The thing is, I'm going to do it in less than 25, I hope. And it's been a great thing so far having you along on the journey, and I hope you'll see it through to the end and then join me for future adventures. So, this is Sabretooth Online, asking for a minute of your time. A like and subscribe will help the channel climb. This was part 19, and the end is in sight. Thank you so much. Rude. Thank you so much, and I'll see you for part 20. Goodbye.